Welcome back to the Argonaut Weekly here at GoArgos.com. Rob Walden for our weekly chat with head baseball coach Mike Jeffcoat. First week of the season that the Argonauts played as the #1 ranked team in all three major college baseball polls, and the Argonauts swept GSE Eastern Division rival West Alabama right here in Pensacola. Three fairly close games. The Tigers gave you guys a pretty good battle. Coach, grade your team's performance, their first ever week as the top-ranked team in the nation.
I thought they did a great job. West Alabama has a very solid pitching staff. Their starters did a really good job. I think the first game we left 11, 12 runners on base and didn't take advantage of scoring opportunities, but they were a solid pitching ball club, so a lot of that had to do with their pitching. I was very pleased with our pitching and defense, and that's what we hope that comes to play every day and puts them in position even on the low-scoring games. And Brandon Brewer, Greg Prawn threw a guy off the plate. We had some diving catches. It was a great team effort all the way around defensively.
Obviously can't be much happier with your pitching than what you got on Saturday evening from Ben Hawkins. Went the complete 7 innings through a 2-walk no-hitter, first no-hitter of the season for you guys. He was wheeling and dealing all night long. The defense was great behind him, but his performance was spectacular.
Yeah, Ben did a great job, and he's talked about it in the paper a little bit. I challenged him up a little bit this week in the bullpen, talked about he had some average starts, what I would consider for him, where he struggled and battled through situations and still gave us a great chance to win games, and he continued winning, but he hadn't had a great dominant start, and I was looking for that. Obviously the no-hitter was taking it to the next level, but he'll tell you firsthand the defense was phenomenal behind him. Brandon Brewer played lights out. It was a great team defensive effort, and I was very pleased with him.
And that's one of the things that's really overlooked at every level of baseball is defense. You talk so much about pitching and hitting, but whether it was Brewer making play after play, Prawn gunning a guy down at the plate to keep it scoreless against West Al in the first game on Saturday. You guys, with a few exceptions, and every team goes through them, have been solid defensively all season long, and it's hard to imagine you'd be at the #1 spot where you are right now if not for good defensive efforts.
Yeah, no question. I don't think you're ever going to be there without pitching and defense, and that's what sets the stage. And we've had pretty good teams leading up to this year that do that. We just haven't had quite the offense, and this year the offense has really come alive. And we talked about it, have depth up and down the lineup, and different guys contribute on different days. And but the defense, as we talk, is the fuel for the engine on the offense, and they take pride in that, and they've taken it to the next level of what we're trying to do consistently.
You guys will play a midweek game against Mobile this week, an opportunity hopefully to get some different guys some playing time, and then back on the road against Alabama Huntsville. Anytime you take on a conference team, especially on the road, going to have a big bullseye on your back. What are some screws that maybe need to be tightened just a little bit as you approach that Huntsville series?
Well, Mobile tomorrow night's an NAIA opponent. They're 25-15. They have a solid ball club. We can't go in there thinking it's going to be an easy W. None of them are. We've got to bring our A game and play well and keep trying to play consistent, good baseball and not, have any let-ups in terms of mentally. And then, of course, going on the road to Huntsville, they've got a very good ball club this year, and they're putting up good numbers, and it's going to be a tough test at their new field on campus. And, we need to continue doing a better job and showing we can win on the road. Obviously, we've dominated at home. We're 8-3 on the road. We have 6 conference road games left, and we need to do well on the road.
20 consecutive victories for the Argonaut baseball team, but that will be put to the test on the road this week. First, a Tuesday night game against Mobile, which of course you can listen to live right here at GoArgos.com. Then this weekend, 3 games against UAH, a very solid GSC opponent, and they will put the Argonauts to the test. But West Florida baseball, winners of 20 straight, #1 in the nation, and you can follow all of their progress right here at GoArgos.com.